I'm traveling the globe to play with amazing Ultimate teams, explore diverse cities, and compete for championships at the world's best tournaments. This is Ultimate Globetrotter. After our time with the Boracay Dragons, the next stop on our journey takes us to Auckland, New Zealand.
Hello and welcome to Auckland, New Zealand for episode 2 of Ultimate Globetrotter. I'm your host, Elliot Trotter. We'll be joining reigning national champion Magan, but before we do, I'll be jumping off of the Sky Tower.
Standing at 1,076 feet, or 328 meters high, Auckland's Sky Tower is the tallest human-made structure in all of New Zealand, and the entire Southern Hemisphere.
Alright, so we are here with Coco, who will be my jump guide for today. How high will I be jumping from exactly?
Well, today you'll be jumping off at 192 meters.
Okay.
Takes about 11 seconds. So basically you're standing there, right? You go 3, 2, 1, go. All you got to do is step off and let go. And the whole way down, it's all controlled by 2 wires going all the way around, one on your back, and you've got 1 attachment in the front.
Let's get jumping.
High five. Awesome.
I feel like I'm on mission to Mars or something. Either that or in the circus. Yeah, we're heading down to...
Elliot's up on the Sky Tower in Auckland, New Zealand, and he's about to jump off it. How are you feeling?
I'm trying not to feel right now. I'm trying to just make it happen. Yeah.
How do you feel when I tell you you're 630 feet high?
You know, that's pretty high.
Yeah. But you still want to do it, eh?
I think I have no choice at this point.
We've come this far already. Alright, come on down.
Alright.
With your right hand, you're going to hold the pole there.
Okay.
And left hand the pole on your left. Keep holding on. In a moment, I'll count you down. When you hear me say go, all you have to do is let go with both hands and take a big step out, okay?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go!
Actually quite cool once you get down with the first part.
So, Elliot, how was that?
Well, the first part was quite scary, but once you get through with that, it's quite amazing.
Also, congratulations for doing your first sky jump.
Thank you very much.
Now with my sky jump complete, it's time to head to practice with Auckland's premier ultimate team, 4-time national champions, Magan.
I'm Zev Fishman. I'm captain of Magan this year, one of the co-founders of Magan when we first started up. I guess the story starts going to Vancouver, to Worlds in Vancouver in 2008 with Manuka, the men's team. It was a really awesome experience. We got to play against teams like Furious. We learnt a lot on that tour. It really kind of flicked a light bulb for me that the good players in New Zealand are big fish in a really small pond. And when we go over there, we're very small fish. And I really wanted to be a better player, and I wanted to formulate a team with a bunch of people who had the same idea.
So he sort of had an evening where he invited a whole lot of people along who he really wanted to come together to form a new Auckland team, open team.
And a core group of people of all about the same age, same sort of experience levels, same attitudes to Frisbee, attitudes to life.
We sat round and Zev did a PowerPoint presentation and chatted about a few things that he really wanted to see represented by this team.
This is the team I want to make. How many of you guys are in? And everyone was in, and so Magan kind of formed there.
We all came together and started Magan. It was awesome coming together.
I think it was like a 2-hour session where we were trying to choose a name, and we had all these kind of cultural names, and nothing really fit with the team.
Magan is a monkey dragon with a prehensile tail. It comes from The internet, which is where many good things come from.
A YouTube video from Ask a Ninja.
Well, I am ninja, he's ninja, she is ninja too.
It got people fired up, and they were really excited about this idea that it was so out there and different that people kind of got behind it.
And through a 14-month period, we deliberately wanted to move from being a competitive team to wanting to set ourselves up to be an elite team to compete on the world stage.
You know, we only get to play 2 tournaments this year. We get to go over to Australia once a year. We get to go to Worlds every 2 years. So we don't get that high-level ultimate all the time.
We had to create and generate our own intensity because we weren't getting it anywhere else.
The first couple of years of Magan, we just rolled over teams, and it was, you know, Nationals was actually pretty straightforward for us. It was business as usual. And now the level in New Zealand has picked up, which is great, which means that all of us can improve a lot more.
Anybody stepping up and wanting to take our #1 spot away from us, you know, that's all to the better.
Right now, you are reigning champions 4
We are.
years in a row.
Yeah, we are.
Approaching something of a dynasty. Who are the biggest challenges that Magan faces?
Right now, our biggest challenge is going to be Vic Wildcats, based out of Wellington.
They're a team of athletes. They're a team of young, fast, energetic, hungry players who really, really want it, and they really want to knock us off our pedestal, and they really want to take it from us.
And they nearly did last year.
Yeah,
it was very, very close, incredibly close. To this point, it lasted, I don't even want to think about how long it lasted again.
I think it was something like 20.
I think it was something like
20,
25 minutes.
Video.
Yeah, I think that's right.
They played probably the better ultimate, and some of their players I'd seen them play the best that I'd ever seen them play in the final, but we managed to get out of that one, the skin of our teeth by double game point.
I mean, they're going to run hard, they're going to get blocks, and they're going to put up some throws to some athletic guys, and we're going to have to work really hard to take it from them.
And that's it.
Boom, that's game.
That's the game. Magan with an incredible comeback.
I believe Vic at one point were up by 3.
They were. Magan with just an amazing rally, but Vic with a stellar performance. Really, really good all around. Might be one of the best games I've ever seen.
Ultimate Globetrotter. Now with some free time, I headed south towards Rotorua to experience more of New Zealand and what is best suited for a montage.
We are driving on the wrong side of the road, and I say that because it's true.
So welcome to the Lord of the Rings. Let's take a look inside MTV Cribs, Hobbit House. We're sitting in the Green Dragon enjoying a delicious Hobbit stout. I'm about to go zorbing.
Best way I can describe that for you is like a giant human washing machine.
Dude, I always hated water rides.
Just zorbed successfully. Survived. It's kind of like that movie Gravity.
Before heading back to Auckland, there was one more thing I had to do. One of the original settlers in New Zealand, the Maori people have a rich cultural heritage that can be found in common Kiwi expressions and sports culture. The famous All Blacks rugby team are known worldwide for their intimidating pre-match war dance, the Haka.
So we're here at Matai Maori Village in Rotorua to learn a little bit about Maori culture, history, and how to do a Haka dance. Let's get at it. We're here with Hoppy at Matai Maori Village, about about to learn a bit about the Haka dance and actually how to do one. Could you tell me a little bit about what the Haka is and what its history is?
Well, the Haka was traditionally used by our ancestors to psych themselves up physically, mentally, spiritually before heading into battle.
This is going to come in handy before all my ultimate games. I'm just going to go scare some people.
It's perfect. It's perfect before sports games. It psychs the team up. It gets them ready. So today I'll teach you our Haka, which is our world famous Haka, made famous by our almighty All Blacks. Get you dressed up, get you put on a bit of a moko.
That sounds great. Well, I'm pumped to do it. Let's get at it. Let's go.
In order to perform a good and successful Haka, there's a few commands and actions that you must learn. When you hear me say kia mau, I'll yell out kia mau, and then all I want you to do is spread your feet about shoulder width apart, slight bend at the knees, hands on your hips, and then let out a big hey! Hey! Next set of commands is ringa pakia. Ringa pakia, all it means is slapping of the thighs. So ringa pakia. And then the next set of actions is wai wai tagahia, which is the stamping of the right foot in time with the slapping of your hands. Wai wai tagahia. Yeah, that's the one. And the next one, final command is pukana. So pukana is bulging of the eyes, protrusion of the tongue, and letting out a big loud guttural noise of them. So, pukana! Cool, that's the one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then bring your hands up here. Hey! Ringa pakia! Wai wai taia! 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, under, up, he, pukana.
After some practice, it was time to put on traditional garb and my moku, or face paint.
You actually get your moku by chisels.
Chisels?
Chisels,
yeah. So it's pretty hardcore to get
quite
that.
Painful back in your days. They draw the moku that they've got on the piece of paper as a use of signature.
So it's kind of like their logo.
Yeah,
their
logo.
Communicate. So this is the painting table.
Yes. Mind if I paint your lips?
Sure. It's the first time anyone's ever asked me that, but
it's just to give it that full moko effect.
That's scary. I think I should just start wearing this instead of eye black. Ready to go. Alright, I have my moku on, which indicates kind of my sign, as we've learned. And now we're going to give the Haka another shot.
Well done.
That one went well. That was a good one.
Well done.
Thank you so much for sharing all this with us.
Cool. No worries.
And that was absolutely a blast.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Ultimate Globetrotter. Officially trained in the Maori arts of Haka, I returned to Auckland in time for Magan's last practice before the national tournament.
Fucking take this, yeah? So let's go there and show them why we deserve to be 5 times champions, yeah? Discipline. Let's approach the weekend with discipline. And every game is one more step to the championship. And then number 5. Okay? I'm excited.
All right, so mainly we want to be there Sunday. We want to be there Sunday afternoon. All right? That's the game we've come to play. But we've got to work through every other game and take it one step.
Boys, Magan on 3.
1, 2, 3, Magan!
Yeah, boys.
Christchurch, the oldest established city in New Zealand and site of the 2014 New Zealand National Ultimate Championships. Devastated by numerous earthquakes from 2010 to 2012, 185 people were killed and damages in the city amounted to nearly 30 billion New Zealand dollars. Christchurch's iconic cathedral was among the buildings damaged in the most punishing 2011 quake. But Christchurch is rebuilding. There is a passion exemplified by the city's many development projects, like Restart, a unique shopping mall composed of bright shipping containers, and the city's famous botanic gardens, which still thrive with color, peacefulness, and artistry.
We've traveled down south to Christchurch for the 2014 Kiwi National Championships. It's a cloudy and cool morning for the first day of competition as Magan seeks their 5th title.
We're here to win, okay? Just straight up, we're here to win this tournament.
Nationals opened with a matchup against Dragorgan, Magan's young and talented development squad. Despite a fearless attitude, Dragorgan was simply no match for their senior. Magan cruised forward on Saturday with little effort until their final pool play matchup against Canterbury.
We can take this game from the very first point, all right? They don't know the level that we can play, all right? So let's show them from the very first point we mean business.
Who are we, boys? Who are we, boys? Who are we, boys? Who are we, boys?
Expecting further smooth sailing, Magan found themselves at the wrong end of a ruthless attacker in Canterbury, who kept the game even throughout. Great play by Ken the Man Mountain and Warren kept Magan alive until Universe Point put everything on the line. Magan had just prevailed, advancing us to the semi-final on Sunday.
We really wanted to give you a big game. Clearly we wanted to win it, but I'm very proud that we fought and fought. We went a couple of breaks down in that second half. We made you work your ass off to win that game.
What we need to do is we need to come away from that game knowing that we can win those games when they're tight. We know how to win those games. We've been in that situation so many times before, and we have to take confidence going into tomorrow, knowing that we're going to beat whoever we play.
Across the complex, Dragorgan had pulled an upset and would meet Magan in the semis.
Let's go, boys. Semi-finals, okay? One more step. Let's lift. Let's model how we're going to play this afternoon. All right? We're going to be in this final tonight, okay? You need to model it here, sideline and on the field, okay? Let's go, boys.
3, 1, 2, 3, Magan!
Yeah, boys!
Though a victory put us in the finals, we knew the major test would be against the Wildcats, who were finishing off Canterbury.
We haven't played perfectly. Doesn't matter. We're here to win this game. We've got our performance goals in the background for this game. We have an outcome goal. Number 5. We've got to wear our emotions on our sleeve in this game. We've got to get amped up, and we got to want it more than they want it. Okay? Every goal, we cheer. We scream. If they score, we scream louder. All right? We've got to get in this game, and we've got to be fired up. All right? Use your anger. Take it personally.
Okay, you get beat to the disc, your fault. Do it better next time. Get back on the field. Don't sulk, don't think about things for too long, just play.
Finals had released Magan's floodgates. The initial onslaught on our rivals, the Victoria Wildcats, was swift, with Magan breaking early and building a strong lead.
What is the population? What is the population? Where is the new location? You are a radio
It seemed at this point as if the Wildcats were on their heels and the game was over. Magan would claim their 5th title.
First half, we played probably the best ultimate we've played this season. And so we got a couple of breaks up. When things are going your way and you're on one of those runs, it's really easy to keep that energy and just keep going.
Everyone was playing at maximum intensity, and it was beautiful to be part of.
Second half was a bit of a different story.
Whether it was fitness or a little bit of inexperience, not adjusting to the way Vic adjusted in that final game.
Suddenly, Magan's offense struggled to take the disc off the line and started forcing shots that the energy of the first half had easily allowed for. Slowly, the Magan sideline grew quieter as our offense gave up the disc again and again. Was this really happening? Had Magan given up all of their momentum to drop 2 points behind and put Victoria on the doorstep of unseating the full-time New Zealand champions? And then it happened. Victoria star Aaron Neal reeled a huck in, and the game was over. Magan had lost their 5th title.
It's really difficult for us to take that, but we will remain humble in loss, and even more humble in that loss. Fantastic effort from you guys. We've been waiting a long time for you guys to come and beat us, and you really stepped up here at Nationals, and that's when it counts.
It's incredibly disappointing. They were switching a lot, poaching and switching a lot in those open channels, and we just weren't resetting it across the field properly. That was the key, absolute key.
You know, they've taken it pretty hard, which is a good thing for me, because it shows you they care. They really do care, and they care not only about that title, but about the team and what they could have done or what they didn't do. You know, but a lot of them left that all on the field.
I was really proud of the way the guys played in the first 8 points. It wasn't the most beautiful ultimate, but the passion that everyone played with, everyone was playing with such intensity that was really inspiring. Really proud of them. We can actually learn a lot more from a loss like this. We haven't been pushed in the same way probably for the last couple of years, and Vic have been building and building and building and really peaked this year.
The question is, will Magan pick itself up, dust itself off, and be champions once more? But remember, this isn't it. There's plenty more.
I love this team. I love this sport. I love playing with this team. I love losing with this team. A little less than I love winning with this team. But Ken's absolutely right, all right? This is a journey. We have to enjoy the journey.
Like Christchurch itself, Magan too has an opportunity to rebuild. Perhaps it is not about the records or the medals in one's closet that create meaning in sport, but instead, the challenges that propel you forward onto that next level of excellence. Perhaps this will be the challenge that Magan has been waiting for all along.
Magan on 3, Magan on 3, 1, 2, 3! Magan!
So concludes our time in New Zealand, as Magan falls just short of their 5th national championship, losing to the Victoria Wildcats. Next, we head to Melbourne, Australia to join the heads of state in their quest for a national title. We'll see you there. This is Ultimate Globetrotter. I understand that they're all really trying hard to try. If you don't try, you don't score. That's pretty much rugby in a nutshell as far as I can tell.
Next time on Ultimate Globetrotter.
We're going out.
I think you'll find a lot of players in the Ultimate community don't like playing against Hoss, but they love playing for us. And that's something that I think the club really prides itself on.
If I had to define Heads of State in a few sentences, we are a young, aggressive bunch of arrogant dickheads. I mean, key goal is to play and win nationals.
Whatever they bring, we're just going to go harder, we're going to go higher, we're going to go faster, we're going to be stronger.
Now I watch Melbourne, the AFL team play Carlton.
Check that out.
And really they're the team to beat at the moment. They're probably our biggest challenge and our biggest rivalry.
Let's fuck these guys up, let's do it.
We'll get it done, we'll get it done. The boys are coming through.
The theme of the season has always been finish strong and go home with a fucking win. Alright? 1, 2, 3. Pass! Let's go! Find your energy, boys, let's do it.
Joke. What did the farmer say when he lost his tractor?
Don't know.
Where's my tractor?